Welcome back, YouTube fam. We'll be moving today through a quite dynamic vinyasa flow style practice. You won't really be needing anything. Of course, if you would like to have some props, they are always welcome, but know that they're not the requirement for the practice. Let's begin in a child's pose. And come to the back of the mat. Sit your hips back to the heels. Lean your chest down towards the earth. Give yourself a moment. Arrive. Connect. Begin the process of moving towards those connections. Not physical, mental, emotional, energetic. In some practices it happens quite quickly, and other times it just takes a little bit longer. But wherever you are today, just simply by being here, you begin that process. Allow your breath to deepen. And an even balanced rhythm. And from here, pull yourself forward, find a tabletop position, hands and knees. Parallel the index fingers, let your fingers spread nice and wide. And start to circle shoulders over the wrist a few times. As you do so, I encourage you to lean your shoulders forward. If it's available to you, past your knuckles, maybe even past your fingertips. And switch directions if you haven't already. And as your wrists begin to feel more integrated, start to wave to your spine. Undulating from space to space. Finding a fluid, intuitive, wave-like quality. Maybe playing with different hand positions. If you would bend the elbows and knee points. And go ahead and find center. And tuck your toes underneath you. Send your hips up and back towards the sky. Downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal out the legs, find any intuitive movement here. Waking up the back body. Lengthening through the side body. Lengthening underneath your armpits. Go ahead and find stillness. Step your feet as wide as your sitting bones. Try to press your chest towards your shins here for a moment. Take a few breaths. Feel the contact you're making with the earth. And on your next inhale, go and round yourself forward into a plank position. Exhale, bend the knees, tailbone turns up, press your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Feel free to lower your knees fully, but you can also keep them floating. Inhale, round yourself forward. Exhale, wave your way back. Inhale, round yourself forward. Notice the weight shift into your hands. Exhale, wave your way back to down dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot steps to the outside of the right hand. Walk your hands off to the left and start to draw a few circles here through the hips. Digging the left big toe into the ground. Keeping the left thigh lifted. And slowly walk your hands back underneath your shoulders, stepping back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting the left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot steps to the outside of the left hand, calling your hands off to the right, circling around. Opening up space. Breathing into it. Go and find center. Step your left foot back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, round yourself forward into a plank position. Exhale, move through push-up. You can modify, you can skip. From plank, lower knees, lower elbows, look forward. Inhale, sliding your chest through, rolling your shoulders back, lifting the heart upward facing dog. Exhale, waving back. Downward facing dog. Go and walk your hands back towards your feet. Catch opposite elbow. Allow yourself to hang here for a moment. Head is heavy. Neck relaxed. You can bounce a little bit, you can sway from side to side, whatever feels right to you. And go and sit the hands down. Heel to the feet wider than your shoulders. Turn the toes out. Bend the knees, sit the hips low, find a squat. And straighten your legs and fold. Move the toe, turn the toes in if you like. You bend the knees, sit the hips low, squat. Lifting the heart, straighten the legs and fold. Moving between these two positions. Flossing to the backs of the legs. Opening up more space. Of course, feel free to speed this up or slow it down. Find a rhythm that works for you. This is your practice. Know that you always have control over the dial. So go ahead and linger in the fold for a moment. Heel to your feet back to hip width distance. And walk your hands back out to downward facing dog. Let's begin to flow a little bit. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot steps to the right foot. Ground the back knee. Inhale, reach your arms. Let the hips be heavy. Tuck your tailbone underneath. Exhale, hands to the ground. Lift the back knee, straighten the right leg. Pull the hips back. Inhale, rebend the right knee. Reach arms up towards the sky. High crescent line. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up and down. Exhale, left foot steps to left. Ground the back knee. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Get long to the side body. Exhale, hands to the ground. Lift the back knee, fold over, straightening left leg, modified pyramid. Inhale, rebend the left knee, find your balance. Rising up to high crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step back, downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale, round yourself forward into a plank position. And moving through Vinyasa. Push-ups optional from plank, lower knees, lower elbows. Inhale into your back bend, upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot steps to right down. As soon as it lands, straighten the right leg, modified pyramid. Inhale, bend the right knee. Sweep your arms up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lean forward, shift the weight into the left leg. Inhale, lifts the left leg. Crouching warrior, keeping your hips square. Exhale, set the hands down, step the left foot back, downward facing up. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot steps to left hand. Straighten the left leg, pull the hips back. Inhale, bend the left knee, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart, lean forward, shift the weight into the left leg, let the right leg float. Stay longer, keep your chest lifted. Exhale, set the hands down, step the right foot back, followed by the left. Inhale, rounding forward. Exhale, Vinyasa. Finding your rhythm. Feeling the energy rise. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up and back. Exhale, right foot steps to right down. Inhale, rise. High crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart, lean forward, crouching warrior, the left leg lifts. As you inhale, straighten the right leg, reach your arms forward, warrior three. Exhale, bend the bottom knee, set the hands down, step left foot back, followed by the right. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot steps to left down. Squeeze the upper inner thighs. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart, lean forward, crouching warrior, finding length, squeezing the shoulder blades. Inhale, straighten the left leg, reach your arms forward, hips remain squared off. Exhale, bend the left knee, set everything down, stepping back to downward facing dog. Inhale, rounding forward. Exhale, move through Vinyasa. Connecting breath with movement every step of the way. Great, inhale, lift the right leg up and back. Exhale, right foot steps to right down. As soon as it lands, float everything up, crouching warrior. Good, inhale, straighten the right leg, reach your arms forward. As you exhale, bend the right knee, let the left foot land, reach the right arm back, twisting to the right. Good, inhale, lengthening here. Spreading your arms wide. Exhale, hands to the again. Step back, downward, facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot steps to left, down. Float everything up, crouching warrior. Inhale, straighten the left leg, reach your arms forward. Find a reach to the back toe. Exhale, bend the left knee, let the right foot land, twist to the left, spreading your arms wide, reaching in both directions. Inhale to elongate. Exhale, setting the hands down, downward facing dog. Inhale, rounding forward. Exhale, flow through Vinyasa. Of course, know that you can skip Vinyasas, especially in these types of practices. They're here to create rhythm. We all meet in down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up and back. Exhale, right foot steps to right down. Let it land. This time we rise straight to warrior three. Inhale, straighten the right leg, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, bend the right knee, let the left foot land, reach the right arm back. Inhale to lengthen. And reach the right hand towards the back left heel. Lift the left arm up and back. Option to straighten the right leg. Inhaling here, spreading wide. Exhale, rebend the right knee, sit the hands down, step back to downward facing down. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot steps to left. Right, inhale, warrior three, you elevate, defying gravity. Exhale, bend the left knee, let the right toes land, left arm back, right arm forward. Find the position. Find depth for your hips. And reach the left hand towards the back heel. Right arm reaches up and back. Maybe straighten the left leg. Dig in the left big toe into the gap. Inhaling. Exhale, left knee bent, hands to the earth. Downward, facing down. Inhale, rounding forward. Exhale, move through the knees. Inhale, lift the right leg up and back. Exhale, right foot steps to right. Inhale, rise into the twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. Archer's lunge. Reach the right hand towards the back foot. Lift the left arm up and back. And from here, find a warrior two. Rebend the right knee, ground the back heel, spreading your arms wide. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, hands to the gap. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot steps to left arm. Inhale, rise, twisting to your left. Reaching towards the back heel, right arm reaches up and back. Try to reach your hand behind your ear. As you exhale, bend the left knee, ground the back heel, spreading your arms open into warrior two. Now spinning around. Inhale. Into the stability. Exhale, hands connect to the earth. Stepping back to down dog. Inhale, rounding forward. Exhale, vinyasa. As you arrive to down dog, go ahead and walk your hands back towards the feet. I have two options here. You can slide your hand underneath the soles, stepping the toes to the crease of the wrists. Or you can take your first two fingers, hook the big toes, bend the elbows out, and then allow yourself to pull yourself a little bit deeper. I'm currently in Spain right now. It's really, really hot, so I don't know about you guys, but I did get quite a bit sweaty from that flow. Slowing the breath. Feeling all the energy that you awoke within. The pulsing of your heart. And hopefully also the softening of the mind. Whichever option you took, go ahead and slowly release. Bend the knees, sit the hips low. Inhale, reach your arms. Chair pose. Let the heels be heavy. Drive the knees forward, sit the hips nice and low. Maybe turning the fingers in slightly, but see if you can lift your hand as high as you can. Interlacing your fingers behind your back. Straightening your arms, squeezing your shoulder blades, lifting your heart. As you exhale, straighten the legs. Reach the right arm, or both arms, excuse me, your fists rather, off the low back. And that can be just a few millimeters, or maybe even touching close to the ground. It depends fully on how much space is available to you. Allow the tension to melt down like a waterfall. And like that waterfall sequence, letting go of anything you no longer need. After we create energy, we build heat to burn off excess. to purify from the inside out. Don't release the grip. So your hands back down to the ground and then walk yourself out into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up and back. Exhale, right foot steps to right. Ground the back heel, spinning it flat. Inhale, windmill your arms open into a warrior two. Right knee stacked over the right ankle, back toes turning in a little bit. Taking your time to organize yourself and then finding stillness, right? Holding the position a little bit longer. Finding balance between effort and ease, what we call sukha and sthirya in yoga. Inhaling here, filling your lungs up. And as you exhale, start to pivot onto the ball of the left foot. Lower the left hand to the ground, followed by the left knee. Sweep the right arm back, and then squeeze your heel towards your butt. See if you can catch your ankle here. Let your hips be heavy, rolling your shoulder open. Breathing into the stretch sensation. That energy, when directed with clarity, can become power. So you might really feel that in these positions. Slowly release the back foot. Lift the back knee. Find a skandasana, turning the left toes out, bending the left knee deeply, sitting the hips toward your left ankle. Try to keep your heart lifted. Of course, you can always have the hands to the ground if that feels better for you. You may also rise into the toes. And look towards the front right foot. Start to sweep forward, set the hands down. Inhale, three-leg dog, the right leg lifts. Bend the knee, open your hip, and then step the right foot over and behind the left leg. Wild thing, sweep the right arm up and overhead as you drive the hips towards the sky. Finding a good push through the base of the left foot. Breathing, opening. On that next exhale, begin to close the angle, set the right hand down. Inhale, three-leg dog, lift the right leg. Exhale, curl the right knee into the nose, rounding to the upper back body. Step back, Vinyasa. Returning to down dog. From downward facing dog, inhale, lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot steps to left. Spin the back heel to the earth. Inhale, windmill open. Warrior two. Bring the gaze over the left middle finger. And really feel free to adjust the stance in a way. Sometimes it's nice to step your feet a little bit wider. And try to find steadiness through your eyes, through your drishti, your gaze. Keeping the eyes steady always helps me steady my mind. Taking an inhale here. Rising onto the right big toe. Lowering the right knee, setting the right hand down. Inhale, sweeping the left arm back to catch the right leg. Try to still push the ground away here with the right hand. Maybe even leaning back slightly, kind of like a back bend. Spreading the collarbones wide. Breathing into the shape. And from here we'll find the Skandasana. Release the back foot. Lift the back knee, ground the heel, turn the toes out, shifting the weight into the back side of the mat. So sinking the hips towards the right Achilles heel. Use your hands to support you. And looking towards the top left foot. Sweeping forward, setting the hands down. Inhale, three-leg dog, the left leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hips, step the left foot over and behind. And then find wild thing. Opening up. Scooping the right shoulder underneath you to help you find stability. To help you find more push and more open. As you exhale, begin to close the angle, setting the left hand down. Inhale, three-leg dog, lift the left leg back. Exhale, knee to nose, curl it in. Step back, Vinyasa. Just quickly adjust this cable. In the next inhale, lift the right leg up and back. As you exhale, step right foot to right. Ground the back heel. Windmill your arms open into warrior two. Grounding to the feet. Spreading wide to the arms. A twisting lizard lunge. Lower the back left knee as you pivot the left hand down. Right arm sweeps back, catch the ankle, the foot. You might want to kick your foot into your hand. You might want to squeeze your heel to your butt. Skandasana, release the back foot. Turn the left toes all the way up. Bend the left knee deep. And half moon, look towards the top corner of the mat. Bend the right knee. Shift the weight forward. And peel yourself open. Maybe spreading your arms wide. Finding energy to the back left heel. Finding a lift to the left pinky toe. Bending the right knee, turning your hips down, bring hands to heart center, crouching warrior, finding length. Set your hands down, step the left foot back. Inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Fill the space between your shoulder blades, step back, Vinyasa. Last side. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot steps to left down. Ground the back heel. Windmill open. Warrior two. Let the breath guide you. Try to find ease in the moment. Don't push the river. It flows by itself. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, pivot onto the right toe, lower the knee, set the hand down. Inhale, sweep the left arm back to catch the back. In and out of the nose. Breathing into the opening. Release the back foot, Skandasana. Any variation of this shape. And half movement. Shift the weight into the left foot. Pull yourself forward. Lift the right leg. Peel the right hip towards the right side. Spreading your arms wide, straightening the right leg. Finding a lift to the inner arch. Maybe wobbling here. Okay, bend the left knee, turn the right hip down, bring hands to heart, crouching warrior. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, setting everything down to the ground. Inhale, three-leg dog, the left leg lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Vinyasa. Returning to down dog. From your downward facing dog, inhale, rounding forward into a plank position. As you exhale, lowering all the way down to the belly. Bending the elbows, see if you can have your elbows shape the ribs as you descend. Uncurling the toes. Setting your fingertips up for oscillating cobra, so turn the fingers out. Take them wide, point the elbows up. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Reach your arms back, palms turning down towards the ground, hips pressing down actively, glutes squeezing tightly, and then rise into Shalabhasana, lifting the legs, the arms, the chest, squeezing the pinkies, reaching back to toes and fingertips, and release. Bring one cheek to the ground. Feel gravity help you dissolve. Enjoy all that energy flowing through your being. Return your chin to the ground. Option to rise into the same shape, or maybe you bend both knees, maybe catching the ankles, kicking the feet into your hands, or the legs rather, to find strength. Let that help you open the chest. Breathing here. And release. Bring opposite cheek down to the ground. You wiggle your hips from side to side a bit. Bring your chin back down to the ground. Hands underneath the ribs. Press back to child's pose. Hips to heels. Taking some deep breaths all the way into the hips, into your low back. Option to stay here. Option for reintegration. Dolphin pose. Traditional headstand, forearm balance. The choice is yours. Set yourself up whenever you're ready. And then go ahead and rise into it. Pushing the ground away. Breathe. And release when you're ready. Sitting back to the heels. Finding a tall spine. Taking a moment to neutralize the breath. Observing all the movement within the stillness. The rhythms of life pulsing through. And make your way onto your back. Any way that seems intuitive in this moment. Move through 2 final back bends to finish the practice. That can be supported bridge if you have a pillow or some blocks handy. That can also be a bridge pose. That can also be a wheel pose, right? We did quite a lot of front body opening today. So if that's speaking to you, allow it to happen. Setting up the hands. Wherever you go, drive the hips up. You can have them be supported, of course. But if you're in a more active shape, stay active to the legs, squeezing the glutes, the inner thighs together. Driving down to the heels. And release. Set it down. Take a moment to center before you move into the second round. Choosing your options from a space of inner wisdom, not from a space of having to do more or having to push to the complete edge. And finding the edge is obviously often encouraged, but doing so from a place of kindness and patience. So set yourself up, 1 final back bend. Supported bridge, bridge, or a wheel. Go for it now. And release. Let everything land. Hips heavy. Rounding to the low back, maybe breathing into the low back. And placing the right ankle onto the left knee, letting your legs fall to the left. Creating space through the left hip, left waist. Releasing, returning to center, and switching sides. Left ankle on the right knee, lowering the legs to the left, anchoring the right knee with the left ankle. Breathing into the right side body. Releasing, returning to center. Supta Baddha Konasana, reclining butterfly, feet stuck together, knees open wide, soles of the feet touching. Perhaps feeling quite a lot of spaciousness around the hips. Enjoy the lingering effects of all the movement that we explored. Feel free to stay here, or you can straighten your legs out, finding a Shavasana. Any space that feels comforting, that feels nourishing. And the nice thing about a home practice is that you can stay as long as you'd like. You can feel free to have this space hold you. We're continually faced with great opportunity, brilliantly disguised as impossible situations. I'll leave you with that quote by Charles Swindoll. Thank you for joining me for practice today. On to the next one. Peace.